Chris Staten joins me, and partner, it is senior night at Somerset. The festivities are over. The teams are in final warm-ups, and we're about 9 minutes away from what ought to be an outstanding match.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on here tonight. Somerset Christian travels across town to come take on the Briar Jumpers, and as you mentioned, they honored the 4 seniors on this team tonight that were actually Coach Gillum's 8th graders on his team. Logan Ham was one of the seniors. Daniel Richardson, Lalo Santiago, and Chandler Edwards were his 4 seniors that they honored here tonight. So they all 4 will get to start in what should be a very good game.
I want to thank Toyota of Somerset. They've been a proud member of the community since 1988. They're proud to sponsor local high school sports. Toyota of Somerset is a multiple winner of the Toyota President's Award as well as the Dealer Rater Award. Whether you're looking for one of their 18 different new vehicle models, a certified pre-owned vehicle, or a top-quality used vehicle, Toyota of Somerset will help you own a vehicle for less. They accept every credit application, and their lending sources have millions of dollars to lend. They're located at Stoplight 23 or online at toyotaofsomerset.com. They're open late to the last customer to serve. That's what Toyota of Somerset is all about. They are our title sponsor, and we thank them. Magic Monograms brings you our fashion report before each and every broadcast. And tonight, Chris, we ought to be able to tell these two apart.
Yeah.
A little contrast out there, you think?
Quite a bit of contrast. And Somerset Christian will be in the away white uniforms, all white top and bottoms with the green numerals and gold outline on there with the Cougars across the front, white socks. And the Briar Jumpers tonight are in an alternative purple uniform. What would you call the yellow stripes down the front there? To kind of
nice.
Yeah, blending
That's
down
what I want to call
Vegas
them.
gold.
Yeah, Vegas gold.
Vegas
purple
gold stripes.
Yes.
With the purple S on the chest, purple numbers outlined in gold, purple shorts trimmed in gold, and purple socks.
Those have the look of a lot of European soccer club. The striped.
Nice.
Anyway, that is Magic Monogram, conveniently located off North Highway 27 between Big Lots and Backyard Burger. Magic Monogram is a place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. They can put your designs on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook. Search Magic Monograms and Embroidery. We're getting ready to kick at the pad here in just a minute, and we'll come back after that, partner. We'll think of the whitest cabinets, keys to the game, and anytime we see Crosstown, I guess these schools would be considered rivals in soccer. They're both pretty evenly matched, and so I'm just going to take the liberty of calling them crosstown rivals.
And it's obviously a young rivalry that Somerset Christian is just kind of coming onto the scene as far as Kentucky High School Athletic Association goes. First year in that, but has the potential to be big time in this sport.
Well,
in this
they're
area.
the number one seed already in the 48th district, and they're going to the region.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they're going to be playing in the district finals. So I guess if this is your first year of KHSA, the bar has been moved, to say the least. They told us that something was going to happen at the 5-minute mark. It hasn't happened yet, so I'm going to keep stalling for just a minute. I like Somerset's uniforms, and I guess I should talk more about their players, but with Lineski in goal, we talked about this at Pulaski the other night when we did this game. He's a weapon.
He is. He's a big man, sophomore. Did you realize this is a brother game? His brother is on the other side. Parker Lineski
You're kidding
is
me.
a senior, number 22. So you're potentially going to have brother shooting on brother here tonight. Not shooting brother, shooting
I understand.
on
Yes,
brother.
we got that. Taking shots on goal.
Taking shots on goal.
Yes.
So you got Landon in the goal for the Briar Jumpers.
You always have all the stuff. I just sit over here fat, dumb, and happy and try to watch a soccer match, and and you always bring the goods. So the Lineski brothers are going to have a loser leave town match?
Could possibly be.
Hair on the line, maybe?
Could possibly be.
We've had a little bit of fun, and again, as usual, I'm going to start the whitest cabinets keys to the game, and then we'll just do what we do, okay?
Sure.
My keys to this game is, again, you can't let the emotion of playing against somebody that you know and they're across town, and you probably know every one of these players by their first name. You got to get that out of your head, and you just got to, and then for Somerset, it's senior night.
Right.
And you got to take that and kind of get that out of your head and get focused on playing, quality soccer. And I expect it. The weather is borderline awesome. If you're out and about, we're at Claremore Field, and invite you to come on out, because you might even bring a light jacket with you tonight, to be totally honest, by the time this thing is over. And it is just a beautiful night. Come on out and join us. If not, join us for Toyota of Somerset's video coverage of local high school soccer. Having said that, we are going to the keys to the game were brought to you by White's Cabinets. At White's Cabinets, they provide their customers with friendly service. They value your business, and it's their mission to provide reliable products and services. The courtesy and professional team at White's Design Center can turn your vision into reality. Visit White's Cabinet Design Center on the corner of South 27 and Slate Branch Road to learn more about what they can do for you.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust, someone you can count on, now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Hi, I'm Michael Laxton, President and CEO of United Cumberland Bank. At UCB, we know that being involved in the community is really important, and the Chamber is just one of the ways that we do that. We do outreach through the schools. Specifically, we love local sports programs, helped out with several playgrounds across our markets. Any way we can help in the community and get involved. We try to be involved in all of our communities and markets. Our customers are our neighbors too. As a community bank, we want to be part of the community.
And welcome back to the pitch at the patch, as I like to call it anyway, as we're back at Somerset High School. And Chris, they're getting ready to introduce the starting lineups. Do you wish to go in and oblige?
I can do it. So first, for the visiting Somerset Christian Cougars, they will send out a lineup as such. Number 2, junior Ethan Warren. Number 3, a senior Braden Meadows. Number 7, senior Samuel Phelps. Number 8, sophomore Elijah Brummett. Number 12, junior A.J. Holland. Number 17, senior Elijah Ford. Number 20, sophomore Caleb Taylor. Number 22, senior Parker Lineski. Number 25, junior Tristan Rubel. Number 33 is senior Noah Brummett. And in goal tonight for the Cougars will be junior Charles Scott. For the Briar Jumpers, Coach Gillum will send out starters as this. We're going to have number 1, sophomore Riley Owens. Number 2, senior Chandler Edwards. Number 4, freshman Bryson Church. Number 5, sophomore Andrew Tomlinson. Number 11, junior Jesse Hampton. Number 10, junior Jeffrey Lopez Radia. Number 7, junior Jason Escobar Lopez. Number 13, senior Lalo Santiago. Number 23, senior Daniel Richardson. And number 30, senior Logan Ham. And in goal tonight for Coach Gillum is number 24, sophomore Landon Lineski.
Unless something has changed, and it very well could. If it does, I'll correct it. This will be our only soccer game of the week. But come Friday night, we will have 3 football games, as Southwestern will host Mercer County, you and I will be on the road with Pulaski County up to Madison Southern. And our Wings and Rings video game of the week, I think, is Somerset and Corbin here at Somerset. So all three of those games live here on Lake Cumberland Sports, all three schools every Friday night. You can crank it up. You can bank on it. And, again, ought to be a couple pretty good ball games in that mess, Chris.
Really should. We expect the PC Madison Southern game maybe earlier in the year. Thought that Madison Southern was maybe down a little bit, but they played some really good games here lately against some really good teams. Pulaski comes off the 3-point loss to Corbin. Somerset comes off a double overtime win over at Paintsville, but they lost their quarterback in that game, so they'll be starting a freshman.
And again, we've heard through the grapevine that maybe Coach is not 100, and we're not going to speculate,
right.
But for Robbie, if you're listening or anybody is listening, man, we hope the news is all good. That's from Chris and I and the rest of us at Lake Cumberland Sports. Lost a quarterback, and again, you come home, and that's the good news. The bad news is Corbin's coming to town, and Corbin and Somerset have what they call a rivalry. We have been hooked up. Kevin and Pat and Jeremiah are I think I have my own monitor tonight.
That's great.
Now
you can call the corners.
No, I didn't say I was going to help you. I just said I have my own monitor.
We're about ready to get started here. Well, one thing real quick, the old Charles Dickens tale of two cities. You have two teams tonight that are going in opposite directions. Somerset has lost 3 of their last 4, and they've had 5 straight away games. So this is the first game they've been back at home in a while. On the flip side, Somerset Christians won 5 of 6, and the only one they didn't win was a tie. So both teams going in different directions. Somerset Christian looking to build on their success, and Somerset's they've not scored a goal in the last 3 games, Kurt.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to do that because Somerset Christian will take shots on net. This is a good soccer club. Even though this is their first technical year with the KHSAA, they've played some pretty high-level soccer for several years down on the south side of southwest side. I'm not sure. Down on, where it is, Somerset Christian out of Oak Hill Road.
Yeah.
And it will be Somerset to begin the pitch. Here we go, partner. Somerset Christian will begin. My
Kicks
bad.
It off.
This is so we can see the corner, Kevin said, so you've got no excuse.
Watch it all the time. Somerset Christian looking to build an attack. Ball stuck at midfield here. That's senior Logan Ham getting the start tonight. He kicks it out of bounds, and Somerset Christian will get the first throw. We got ball boys throwing multiple balls at the.
Well, you suggested that in the past. I'm not a fan of it.
Well,
nice throw ahead.
Somerset does a good job of corralling it. Sent back to midfield there to Logan Ham. He looks to send it wide. Now they will get it over there to Chandler Edwards. Sends it back in the middle, and Somerset Christian steps in front. So a lot of action here at midfield early, Kerr.
Yeah, everybody just trying to get their legs. You've played less than a minute and trying to make sure you don't have a uncharacteristic turnover and let everybody touch it and then get going. Off the foot of, back to Phelps.
Yeah, misplayed just a little bit. Phelps was able to control it and try to set something up. Looking to send it wide to Lineski out there.
I would have picked Lineski out of the crowd now that you've pointed him out to me.
Yeah, 2 pretty good-sized young men here, brothers on opposing teams.
That's Phelps, and he'll start the offense. Roble.
Somerset in a little 4-3-3.
It's going to go off the knee of, I think it's David Reese that is checked. Anyway, it will be a side. It'll be a throw.
Throws it down the side, trying to get something going. 2 Somerset players misplayed. And it looks like we are going to get a foul.
Yep, it's going to come out to Reese, and it's going to be that just outside the 18.
Yep. Caleb Taylor able to draw the foul. And looks like Samuel Phelps will take the kick, and it ricochets off of Andrew Tomlinson.
Be a corner for Somerset Christian. I can see the corner thanks to Kevin.
There you go. Yeah, that's your area tonight.
Thank you. I'll stay in the corner. Centering pass, and wow, got a foot on it just in front of the net, but Scott came away with it. Not Scott on this.
So Somerset Christian gets the first official shot on goal of the night. And Somerset looking to counter here.
Cleared by a forward, as he didn't like the looks of things, as too many purple shirts in the area, so he just sent it on over to Hopkins.
Now, that's one thing that the last time that we saw this Briar Jumper team was over at Pulaski County, and they looked to try to attack right down the middle all night long. Never really tried to get things working out on the flanks.
Yeah, we mentioned the left side of the pitch was useless that night. The ball never went over there. It is there now, by the way.
Ethan Warren got up in the air high to head that out of danger.
Stolen away by Somerset Christian. Still a battle for the ball. Wow.
Pretty good tackle from behind, but they're going to give the foul. And that will be on Daniel Richardson. Is that 23? It's hard to see the numbers on the front. You can see them on the back. I think it was 23, Daniel.
I think so, yes. And Somerset Christian, I can't read the ones on the front. I can read the ones on the back. That's because I'm old.
Noah Brummett.
That is Brummett, yes.
Waiting for things to get settled. He'll send one at the top of the box.
Dangerous.
And there is trouble. But Somerset is able to avert it.
Meadows just couldn't find the ball.
Long run up the left side by Chandler Edwards just across midfield. Goes out of bounds.
Phelps had him shouted. This throw is going to go to the wrong way as Somerset came well. Handball.
Yep.
Good call. We may get you one of those colorful jerseys that the officials wear if you're going to do that good a job.
They match.
Now,
I got
you all
matching
do.
pins and everything.
Well, I'm impressed.
Potential cross, and Richardson does a good job of
Another corner coming up, though. That'll be Phelps to attempt.
Oh, that was Ethan Warren. He was slow to get up just a little bit. Second corner of the night for Somerset Christian.
Quick corner. Wasn't high enough and was blocked by the front of the Somerset defense.
Yeah, Thomason got his heel up there.
Another corner.
Cross attempt was thwarted out of danger there by Lalo Santiago. Somerset Christian will have the third. Quick, too. That one's a little better serve in. Ball caroms off a couple of players.
Ford controlled it, got it to Phelps, and centering pass. Ooh.
Pretty good ball right there.
Yes. Meadows just couldn't catch up with it, but that was right in front of the net, and it's going to be another corner.
So it did ricochet. So good look by Brummett right there. He tried a nice through ball, and it went off a Somerset player. So we're 6 minutes into this game, and Somerset Christian's already had 4 corners.
They're spending a lot of time on this end of the pitch. Ooh. Whoa, danger.
Yeah, that was almost another handball in the box, which would have resulted in a PK. Shot right there.
I think that was Whitescarver that got up for the head, and I don't know if he plays basketball, but
knocked it down.
Maybe it wasn't.
And then Braden Meadows
it may have been
put a shot on goal.
Right. Phelps has it in the center. Looks to his left, now brings it on into the attack. Well, I thought he lost it, but finally did turn it over.
Yeah, Somerset's got to find a way to get something going on the offensive end of the pitch.
3 on 6 right now if you just look at the numbers.
Good look right there from Padilla. Padilla out wide. Chandler Edwards made a run. Radia saw him, but it went off.
See the first corner of the game for Somerset as Tomlinson will jog down and take the honors. Somerset leaves 4 at the mid-stripe.
Going to try to set something up. Maybe you're breaking to the back post, far post. No.
Now they added one.
Now they'll send across.
Boom. You get a number?
Big, strong foot over there. Looks like that's Andrew Tomlinson,
High,
number
wide.
5. Yeah.
Wide right, but a lot of boom.
Yeah. A lot of pace, but not on target.
Target's important.
A.J. Holland looking to set something up. Somerset Christian wearing the headbands.
I noticed that.
A couple of players.
That one's going to sail out, and it'll be a throw for Somerset.
A little aggressive with the pass.
31 and change still to go. Scoreless on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Pace and the intensity is not yet what we have
No.
seen in a couple other games this year, but I'm sure it'll pick up.
Off the foot of Hampton, and that's going to – no, excuse me, that's Escobar Lopez. They changed jerseys on me
Yes, they
tonight.
changed on
Yeah.
us.
They tricked me. Lopez ahead to our player of the game from the last time we had this bunch, Lopez Padilla.
Ball goes out of bounds, and Somerset Christian will get the quick throw, restart, trying to get things going. 2 players converge. Yeah, they get it to the middle of the pitch and look to set something up. Elijah Brummett serves it in.
Stolen away temporarily. Thought Somerset had a run, but it died out.
Pretty good job right there by A.J. Knocks it off the Somerset player and wins the throw-in.
A.J. Holland.
Headed right to the top of the box and tries to get it off the bounce was Ethan Warren. He gets a shot, but it's wide left.
A spinning shot off the left foot and probably, 15 yards wide of the net.
Yeah, so Somerset Christian has got 3 shots so far tonight. Has put 2 of them on goal, and Landon has been able to save one of them. If he hadn't been right there where he was at on the last shot on goal, it probably trickles in.
Phelps got away with a little push in the back. It's all fair if you do it, right?
If you can get away with it. Potential.
That's Brummett who runs it down, turned it over. Woo.
Good ball sent across the face. Wild shot. It gets blocked before it ever reaches
Lopez off the foot over here just a moment ago. If it had been basketball, we would have said broke some ankles.
Yeah, nice move right there by him. He's got some
Ball
definitely skills.
Yeah.
Oh, shoulder shrug right there. There's another one. Winds it up. That's Andrew Tomlinson again.
Touch them all.
Way over top. Did that get over the...
If it didn't, it missed a good chance. That one was... Tomlinson had it for a second, but it comes back. Well, now Somerset has recovered.
That's a good move.
Going to go out of bounds, though, off the foot of Minton, who's checked in. Wow. Ball has to be completely out, by the way.
Can roll all across the line. Somerset Christian sending a couple of extra attackers into the offensive zone. Lineski comes all the way up from his defensive spot. Big cross.
Wow, that's going to end up as a corner for Somerset Christian, but ball on the ground a long time in the mouth of the goal there.
First sub of the evening for the Cougars. I'll get you a number here in just a second. Checks in for Caleb Taylor.
I can't read it yet.
And it's 19. That's Caden
centering
Johnson.
pass. Oh, Lineski the initial save and then got a hand on the rebound and flipped it behind him. And wow.
I had 2 saves right there.
It's good to be quick and young and athletic and tall. Ledeski pushing his own player out of the goal mouth so he can see.
Ooh. Had her right there. See the size difference. Noah Brummett come flying in and got his head on it, was just not able to get it down.
Right. Ledeski had a nice trip there. They challenged him at the net.
You headed backwards towards your own goal. Somerset's just going to advert danger and put it on top of Hopkins. We're going to play with one less ball here for a little while.
Well, it's a good thing. It's going to be a throw for Somerset Christian as Phelps has it kicked away.
There's a shot that gets on goal. Ledeski just double-fisted, punches it out of there.
Yeah, but the last 3 minutes, it has all been on the Somerset Christian end. And Somerset's got a run.
Missed tackle attempt. Oh, that's got to be a penalty.
No call?
Oh, but
A
ball
goal?
comes across, and that is a goal by Jason Escobar Lopez.
So Somerset probably got a hosed on the no call, just to be candid, and it still turned in. Maybe the official realized the advantage and didn't call what I thought was an obvious foul.
Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good tackle on Friday night.
It still gives Somerset the 1-0 lead. So the initial goal of the game comes at 26-13.
Yes.
And Somerset has a 1-0 lead on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Phelps has it, and he'll kick it on behind him to a waiting teammate. That is forward, now up to the center. Battle for the ball, and Somerset will come away with it.
You know, so we've talked about how Somerset Christian has been the aggressor. They've had more shots on goal, more time possession in their end. Somerset gets a little bit of a counterattack breakaway. The ball finds Lopez's foot, and he puts it in the back of the goal for the early 1-0 lead.
You wonder if maybe some of the players slowed up as thinking as we did the foul would be called, but give Lopez credit. Just buried it. You okay?
I'm all right.
I'm not sure.
I'm good now.
Johnson, who's in the game, got it ahead. That's Holland. He'll run it down again, but stolen away, out of bounds, across the side. Somerset has a player down.
Yeah, Holland continued through, went ahead and threw the Somerset player. Well, they didn't call a foul either. He's down.
No, they didn't. There's a play on. They'd be a throw for Somerset. Now I think they finally realized Somerset a player down.
Chandler Edwards and A.J. Holland going forth there.
And Stevie Wonder could have seen that it had a player down. Let's be honest, it's right at midfield.
Well, they're not going to stop it immediately away.
You got to make sure there's real damage.
I guess.
Let's hope he's okay. He is up and moving. That's pretty good collision, though, to be honest.
And that's 2 collisions that have happened, and neither one of them have resulted in a foul.
Play on.
I guess if that's, and again, it's like anything. You talk about the strike zone in baseball. You talk about referees in football, fouls in basketball. You've got to adjust to how they're playing it or how they're calling it.
Phelps will come away with it, centering.
Pretty good look there to the goal. Riley Owens comes out and clears it out of play, or clears it out of the way.
Brummett over to Phelps. Same situation. Oh.
Stays on sides, but it will be.
So that'll be Somerset ball, I think.
Yeah, be a goal kick.
Yep, I thought so.
So Ledeski set to put his foot to it. Low liner that will.
Oh, my.
almost get to midfield.
How you do that?
Samuel Phelps just sticks his foot up there and stops it. Tristan Rubel looking to play it down the side, looking for Caden Johnson, and it just goes out of bounds. So Somerset will get the throw. But
Said, I'm going to tie my shoe.
Noah West checking back into the game.
That's Lopez checking out, I think.
Our lone goal scorer of the evening.
Yes. Glad you could join us tonight.
Somerset looking to push it up the right side. We'll send it across to the left. Changing tactics. I got to step to it. Can't go backwards.
Good call, Coach. Physics is not your friend when you're going away from the ball.
No. You want to come meet it. Just like quarterbacks throwing it past the receivers, come meet it. Speaking of which, I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it here tonight. Here's an opportunity, one on. There's one white shirt in the midst of 7 purple jerseys.
You noticed that too.
And Somerset, on the counter, they had so many people back, but they actually had an opportunity.
Rubel got it clear, and now Phelps to front.
Somerset, 8 defenders back in their half right now.
Riley Minton saved that one. Centering pass, kick. Ooh. Just didn't center the ball right there. Trying to see exactly off the left boot.
Ethan Warren.
Was that Warren?
Yep. Kentucky, big win down in Gainesville Saturday.
Huge. I'm not a gambling man, but had I been, I would have lost money on that. Carson Beatty checks in. No.
Chandler Edwards.
No, excuse me. That's Caleb Taylor that just checked in for Somerset Christian.
Chandler Edwards in for the Briar Jumpers. Good ball skills there by Thomason at midfield. Sends it down to Radia.
Good job to allow Rubel to kick it over the side, and it's going to be a throw deep in Somerset Christian territory. Somerset with the throw, centering pass. Somerset Christian's going to come away with it. Meadows.
Somerset's defenders retreating. Samuel Phelps looks to play it out wide or right. He'll find, nice step over and shot.
Nice shot, but Lineski, fortunately for Somerset, was where he needed to be, just chested that one, and he'll bring it out with a goal kick.
A.J. Holland, there's a big leg.
50 yards of goal kick or more.
A.J. Holland did a nice little step over.
Mm-hmm.
Got a shot on. That's the 8th shot by Somerset Christian tonight.
But they trail 1-0.
Right. Now another opportunity here. Dribbles it in, going to take a shot. Then it's going to get down. Lineski's going to get a hand on it.
Great job on the backside. I was saying if that was that Tilly that kicked it across the end line, it'll be a goal kick, but that was in no man's land and your goalie on the ground or your keeper.
Yeah, just almost a little bit of a mishit by Meadows. Had Lineski fooled. He had to go down. If he doesn't get a finger on it, it gets in.
Oh, yeah.
And then the defender who came in late and swept it out of there.
That's the term I was looking for, swept it away.
That's why they call them sleepers.
There's a name there. That means something, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
I call them defenders.
Yeah, 2 Somerset Christian players converged together, and neither one of them wanted the ball, and Somerset now has another opportunity.
Well, that'll be kicked into the stands, and Somerset Christian had 3 white shirts, and there was not a purple shirt within 20 yards of them, but it'll give Somerset the throw.
Tristan Rubel did a really good job of riding Chandler Edwards off the ball.
Yes, he did. Lopez Padilla. Tomlinson with a shot. Goal saved by Scott as he had to leave his feet together that one. That was on frame, wasn't it?
That was. And that's the fourth shot of the night by the Briar Jumpers. Two of them have been on goal. One of them has been in, and Scott saved one.
I'm still amazed at how far they can punt that round ball.
Now, Somerset does appear to be attacking the flanks a little bit more tonight.
Yes, the offensive set is totally different than what we saw the other night.
And again, they broke the shutout streak that they'd been on. I think I mentioned before the game they had been on a 4 or 5 game, 3 game shutout streak.
Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 23 years. We personalize your service to meet your needs, whether you be in our office, over the phone, or through the computer. Call Entrust at 606-676-0638 to get service started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook at Entrust Health Care Counseling Service to learn more about what they can help you or your family today. At Entrust, your mental health matters. Partner, I always hesitate to do a live read during action because I have to look down. I'm not smart enough. And something always happens on the pitch, and we just about had a goal at the end of that.
All kinds of contact again there in the box.
Yeah, that was
Chandler Edwards trying to make something happen.
Are we going to get a call?
No, we're going to get a corner.
Going to get a corner out of the deal. Okay.
Somerset Christian. So this is Somerset's second corner of the night.
They elect to play the short ball and set up the offense.
That's twice.
Mm-hmm. Forward knocks it away, and that one's out of here.
So we're down 2 balls. But Somerset Gillum has got a whole bag full of them over there.
We also see one of the players jogging down to the corner. I know where he's headed on the ball hunt. Phelps will center and kicks it about 30 yards off the back foot. Hard to do. Bodies everywhere. Phelps is down. He and Edwards made contact, and Edwards got up pretty quickly. It's not Phelps. Phelps has a headband.
I think that's Warren.
Thank you. That's Warren. That's a 2, not a 7, Mike. They look sort of alike, though, don't they?
They're close.
2s and 7s, don't they look?
He's waving
Just hope
off
Warren's
the sub.
okay. He's probably took a knee somewhere, and that's going to cramp up, and hopefully he can walk it off because
the old dead leg.
the Somerset trainer is over. I like to see that too, by the way.
Stephen Sims.
Yep, Stephen met him at the sidelines.
Yeah, Stephen does a great job too.
He does. I was up here last year in the North Laurel game when a girl got hit square in the face right down here.
Ooh. Wow, that's a great shot right there. All the way out. Andrew Tomlinson from about 30 yards out just put it in the upper right-hand V. Wow.
Wow.
That was a laser right there.
That's almost far enough out that you'd say, well, there's a quick shot, but 2-0. And Lightning, Somerset, now with the 2-goal lead and 16:20 to go in the opening half.
Somerset jumps out to the quick 2-0 lead.
Now, if you're Somerset Christian, you have got to play with a little more urgency.
Somerset has added another defender back. They've got 5 players right now.
They have gone a little more conservative. Seems to be working, partner.
Yeah, from the intensity level that we saw early on, Somerset Christian looking to make some things happen. Pretty good ball right there that Leneski has to come out and get, though. Served in nicely from the right side over there. That was Arnold.
It's going to go out.
10. That's Gabe Baker who served it in. Lineski had to come off his line.
Yeah, Lineski's been spot on in goal tonight. That's a fair catch.
That is. I saw him wave, too.
Lineski comes out. He did the right thing, though. He didn't play it on the short hop and allow it to have a chance. A chance for a break. Way too far.
Lineski calls off Riley Owens and says, I'll take it, and I'll throw it out here to Richardson on the right side, and let's get started.
14:40 to go, opening half. Somerset would love to take a 2-0 lead into the half or add one more.
Handball, they just missed. Yeah, it rolled up his leg. And
he got it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Gabe Baker did the old roll up the leg and hit you in the hand.
My hand just couldn't get out of the way soon enough.
That's not legal.
It's called a handball.
So Andrew Tomlinson, who had the goal, he's a little bit farther out this time.
Yeah, this one, well.
He puts it up in front. A lot of contact there in the box.
An opportunity for Edwards. He got contact with the ball about 10 yards out. Well, that's going to go out. It'll be a throw for Somerset.
Throws it right in the middle. Somerset looking to attack right down the middle again.
Radia. Didn't quite get all of that one. You know what we've not had to call tonight?
Offsides?
We have not had an offsides call.
We have not had an offsides call.
I'm all for it. I mean, that means there's a little bit of discipline and maybe a little bit more defense than both teams playing wide open.
Well, neither team has.
Ooh.
That's off the face.
Padilla took one in the cheek.
Neither team has set the offsides trap yet.
Yes. That comes later.
But Somerset Christian doing a pretty good job also of staying on sides, and now they will try to set up an attack here. Right down the middle, ball sent through, and a good job there by Owens.
Good job to just clear it.
They
call him a sweeper for a reason.
Exactly. Even with 5 purple shirts back there, Somerset Christian was able to attack Somerset's back line. Sends this one out wide. Gabe Baker's going to run it down. Makes a nice move, but it gets kicked out of bounds.
It's hard to believe the explosive speed that some of these guys have. They go from jog to wide open in one step.
There's a whole lot of running goes on in this game.
And the stopping and starting.
Oh, potential there. A.J. Holland wanted to wind it up, just could not get his foot to it before it got cleared out of there.
Somerset's defender's doing a good job. Right before that, Phelps had one he was trying to crank up, and it barely got off the toe. And Somerset going to get one of their starters back into the game. I think Logan Ham, who started this game, is going to check back in.
And
might
Lopez
have the best boots out there, too, tonight.
Yes, he does. Lopez checked in back into the game for the Briar Jumpers also. He's touching the ball right there.
It's going to stay in, and Somerset Christian will win the ball. Phelps has it headed back to you.
Somerset Christian will. Oh, nice tackle right there here on the side.
And it's clean. The ball stayed in, and Somerset's going to come away with it. Nice tackle unless you're the one on the receiving end.
All right. Thompson did a good job, though, of not committing the foul, getting
the
ball first.
I know what you meant. Totally legal and clean.
Baker chips it over, gets to it, and he will put a shot on the side of the goal.
10:52, opening half. If you just joined us, glad you could join us this evening on Toyota of Somerset's High School Soccer. Somerset leads Somerset Christian 2-0 with 10:40 to go here in the opening half.
Somerset Christian has dominated everywhere except for on the scoreboard so
Yeah,
far.
time of possession would be lopsided.
Shots on goal, shots.
Corners. That one's rolling toward the end, and Lineski chases it
Way.
to the house. He was
All
30
his-
yards away from the goal.
And he didn't have any choice but to kick that one out of there.
Yeah, because a white shirt was closing, and good decision.
David Reese tries to
That
shot. There
gonna
is a
go.
goal. Who got the goal, Kerr? I couldn't see.
The one coming at you right there, bouncing off of people.
Right here, 20.
Well, yep, pretty sure.
Caleb Taylor.
Taylor will get the important goal at the 10:01 mark if you are a Somerset Christian fan, because that cuts the deficit to a 2-1 game, and that is extremely important. And Baker, a tough angle from almost at the end line, and got it across the face of the goal, hit the far post, trickled back into the net.
Caleb Taylor, sophomore. And as you said, cuts the deficit in half.
That changes the whole complexion, except Somerset with a run. Phelps will chase down West. That's Whitus, excuse me, not West. Ball will go across the end line off the foot of a Somerset Christian player. It will be, well, I think a corner. Let's see who's right. It will be a corner.
So third corner of the night by Somerset.
Tomlinson, who has one of the goals, will start the play.
Plays it in short again. Now looks across it. High in sweeping.
Well done. Was that Hampton that got ahead on that?
Yeah, I believe number 11.
Mm-hmm. That was a heck of a centering pass. Just the ball sailed away.
I don't have an 11. Yeah, dude. Yes,
Yeah,
they changed on me. Yeah,
they tricked us. I know.
Yeah.
We're all right.
Hampton and Lopez.
Well, breakaway.
David
No flag.
Reese. Uh-oh. Sends it across into the middle of the box. Handball not called.
Mm-hmm. Somerset Christian, and it'll be one away. Nice job by Somerset to come out of that.
Richardson did a good job, but nobody was there.
Yeah, passed it to
Lopez, some nice ball skills.
just trying to get it out of there.
Oh, nice play right there.
Sweet.
Just took it from him. Jamal Tilley, freshman.
Somerset on the run.
Oh, more contact, but nothing called.
More contact.
Play on. Now there's more.
Phelps comes away with it and gets it onto the boot of Baker. That's going to stay in.
Yeah, there has been a ton of contact up there in that top corner of that box. It's went uncalled tonight.
Correct. Incidental.
Incidental on purpose.
I would think.
Somerset Christian looks to attack down the left side. We'll send it down the middle. Oh, almost finds the foot of Gabe Baker coming on the backside. He'll make a move, send it back into the box. White's Carver looking to make something happen. Spins, centers it, and finally gets cleared out of danger. But Somerset Christian is able to control it again right at midfield. Somerset yet to clear the zone.
Having trouble getting it out of the zone.
Now they will send it out wide.
Chance for a reversal and an attack right here.
Edwards gets through. Got a runner down the left side. Chips it over to Padilla. It gets past him.
Padilla may win the race to the ball. He does. He comes away with it in the corner.
Logan Ham. It's taken away there, and here comes Somerset Christian on the counter.
Rubel, pretty good foot speed. No call.
Yeah, Rubel looking for a call, and it's just not going to happen tonight unless we see blood, I think.
6 minutes and change to
give
go,
and
opening
go.
half.
Opportunity is thwarted by the Cougars. Not a whole lot of places you can use thwarted.
Thwarted. Yeah, I like that. Maybe in literature class or something. But. And then Scott will just come out of the goal mouth and say, "Let's settle this." It's going to grab it and it'll be a kick.
He wanted to go quick, and then he thought better of it.
Just about shanked that one. You think?
Mass substitutions coming into the game here for both teams. You have 12, 19, and 2 for the Cougars.
All right, I'll get those. That's Holland and Johnson and Warren.
And then for Somerset, you had 13.
That's Lalo Santiago. It's going to go across the sideline, and it'll be a throw for Somerset.
Thomason checked back in also, I believe.
5 minutes to go, opening half.
Coach Gillum wanting some more pressure here by the Briar Jumpers.
Phelps with a long run.
Richardson does a great job just coming in, taking it off his foot.
Multiple times tonight.
Somerset has an opportunity here, set something up, sends it out wide to the left, and just stumbles over the ball.
I think that was.
He's down too. Maybe twisted his ankle.
Yep. Ball's play on, though. The ball's still in play.
And they will kick it out of there, and the referee will stop play.
One of the Somerset Christian players is pointing to the Somerset player who's down in the box. And I think he was asking why someone hadn't checked on him. I'm not sure. If he was, that's an act of sportsmanship. And now I think there will be a stoppage. That'll give us a chance to remind you that we will, at halftime, bring you the Susan Hansford Realtor Halftime Show. Susan believes that just like in a ball game, everyone needs a coach in the important events of life. Having a great realtor when purchasing a home or property makes all the difference in the outcome of the transaction. Susan Hansford will guide you through the transaction so you can appreciate the journey through the real estate process. Call Susan today at 606-219-3276 to begin your journey.
Ethan Whitus is the injured player for the Briar Jumpers, and Stephen will get him.
Gingerly putting weight on one leg.
Yeah, he rolled over the ball pretty good. Ball put back in play, and Somerset Christian, a long run down the right side, able to hang on to it, sent across the goal.
Loose.
Lineski punches it away. Still in danger.
Wow.
A couple of shots right there. There's a third one. So Somerset Christian able to put 3 shots on goal.
Reese had a point-blank one that just went off the side of the foot. Body language says a lot. You could see it in his face when he turned around.
Now, I'm obviously not a goalkeeper, obviously not much of a soccer player, not much of a soccer coach. But Lineski down on the ground,
yeah,
he's got to either control that or kick it out of there. He's down on the ground and tried to punch it, and you're giving it right back to Somerset Christian.
It's going to be a throw from Somerset. I wondered if it was a corner, but that's down in that no man's land. But then I reminded myself, Kevin and Pat have set me up a monitor over here. Wow. Throw into the goal mouth, headed away.
Clock ticks under 3 minutes here in the opening half. We've had a dandy here at the pitch at the patch. 2-1 ball game.
That's going to catch on. I know it is. We're going to be
I think we're
semi-famous for that.
I think we're trending.
Trending. That might be the word we're looking for.
We need to get it on Twitter.
Somerset Christian with a throw.
Lineski from the right side tries to set up a cross that's.
That one's kicked out, and we'll have a do-over.
2:22 here. Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard, Somerset Christian.
Somerset with a couple early goals. Somerset Christian with a goal at about 16 minutes and 10 minutes. He made it, and it's 2-1.
Good response by this Cougar team that found themselves trailing by 2. Did not quit, did not hang their head, kept playing.
We've got a school that's been here since before the turn of the century, and a new school playing out here today.
And Somerset Christian is going to be a school to be reckoned with.
Shot.
Oh, who took that shot? Was that Tomlinson
again? Yeah.
He had one from about the same spot at the 16:23 mark.
He has a big leg.
He does. Now, if he was able to get that one on goal, that was going to be another opportunity. But as it is, it sails just wide right and high.
Don't forget the Don Franklin Somerset family of dealerships. They're our official photography sponsor. You'll see pictures posted on Facebook and on our web page from this game, compliments of the Don Franklin Somerset family of dealerships.
That's 3 shots that Somerset has had from way outside the box with a lot of power on it.
Yeah, again, amazing. Yeah, in my vocabulary, they would be not great shots, but if you're going to get that kind of juice on them, yes, they are. We're under a minute in the opening half.
This is where Coach Steiner, Coach Gill, either one do not want to give up an easy, cheap goal. Somerset is going to have an opportunity. We should have, I would think, a little bit of stoppage time.
I would think. We had a couple stoppages that I can remember. Tomlinson headed north.
But now, with this not being a district game,
yeah,
I don't know
know
that you do, because the other night they actually stopped the clock at 2 minutes and allowed the referees to keep it on the field.
We didn't do that tonight.
Yeah, so we probably will not have stoppage time now that I think about it.
Hampton just kicks it away. We hear the horn. I'm going to go with the fact that it's halftime. Halftime finds Somerset on top of Somerset Christian 2-1. We're going to step out after this, and we'll be back after this commercial message.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust, someone you can count on, now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Hi, I'm Michael Laxton, President and CEO of United Cumberland Bank. At UCB, we know that being involved in the community is really important, and the Chamber is just one of the ways that we do that. We do outreach through the schools. Specifically, we love local sports programs. Helped out with several playgrounds across our markets. Any way we can help in the community and get involved. We try to be involved in all of our communities and markets. Our customers are our neighbors too. As a community bank, we want to be part of the community.
And welcome back to Somerset High School. Halftime, Somerset on top of Somerset Christian 2-1 on Toyota of Somerset's High School Soccer, presented here on Lake Cumberland Sports. I'm Mike Kerr. He's Chris Staten. Somerset a couple early goals. Somerset Christian with one answer. It's 2-1. Partner, you got a scoring read?
Yeah, real quick, go through it here. Somerset opened the scoring at the 26-13 mark in the first half. Jason Escobar Lopez found the back of the goal on a breakaway and put the Briar Jumpers up 1-0. Shortly thereafter, 10 minutes thereafter, at 16:23 mark, Andrew Tomlinson from about 30 yards out on a free kick found the back of the net and would extend the Briar Jumper lead out to 2-0. But the Somerset Christian Cougars would not quit and go away. And at the 10:01 mark of the first half, they cut the deficit in half as Caleb Taylor found the back of the net and would cut the score to 2-1, and that's where we stand here at halftime. Somerset Christian dominated pretty much the first half, finds themselves on the end of the scoreboard, on the opposite end of the scoreboard, but they had 13 shots, 8 of them on goal. Leneski was able to save 7 of those, let the one go through, and had 4 corners. Somerset Briar Jumpers, on the flip side, had 6 shots on goal, and Scott was able to save 1 of those. 3 of them on goal, 6 shots, 3 on goal, 1 save, 3 corners for the Briar Jumpers, and we are at halftime here on senior night for the Briar Jumpers. Will they lead Somerset Christian Cougars 2-1?
This is the Susan Hansford Realtor Halftime Show. I want to thank Don Franklin, Somerset Family of Dealerships, as we said a moment ago, our official photography sponsor. They'll treat you like family. Big thank you to Don Franklin for all the game day pictures this year. Be sure to take advantage of the end of the summer savings at any of their locations. Visit them at the 4 locations in Somerset or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships. They'll treat you like family. Also, Modern Systems. Since 1979, Modern Systems has been protecting communities all across Kentucky, and are proud to be part of the communities they serve, committing time and sponsorship to numerous charities like Project 5810, Relay for Life, March of Dimes, Heart Walk, local school programs, many more. Modern Systems, your neighbor, your friends, they work 24/7 to protect the things that matter most to you, from homes to business to school and churches. Let Modern Systems be your trusted name and security. The Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard, as always. Randy Turpin sponsors our scoreboard. Keeping stats and the correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans. The same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting's not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard, located on Parker's Mill Road in Somerset. Melinda calls him Randy.
Randy? Okay.
But in our official live read, it's Randall.
Yes.
We thank Randy. He's been with us since we dropped the hammer on this thing a few years ago. We thank him and all of our sponsors. If you get a chance, please say thank you to all of them. They make this happen. We've branched out a little more this year, brought soccer and volleyball kind of under the umbrella, and we enjoy it. And the only way we can make this happen is, again, by bringing you the video game, and that soccer needs the video. We have to depend on the sponsors, and so tell them how much you appreciate it. Partner, the Susan B. Hansford Halftime Show is going to wind in just a moment, but I wanted to get your feelings. We said going in we expected a close match. I think you aptly described it. Somerset Christian has controlled the ball, dominated the clock, yet they find themselves behind 2-1.
And that happens in this game sometimes. You have opportunities that present themselves on the offensive end, and you're able to put the ball in the back of the net, right. Whereas on the other end, Somerset Christian has had a lot of opportunities, just not been able to put a whole lot of power on the shots and get it past Leneski. And Leneski's done a good job in goal tonight for the Briar Jumpers. Yeah,
I think he is. He's a missing piece. He's part of the reason that the score is 2-1 Somerset here at halftime. Magic Monograms makes us look good in the clothing and other things that they provide for us. Conveniently located at North Highway 27 between Big Lots and Backyard Burger. Magic Monogram is a place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. They can put your design on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook. Search Magic Monograms and Embroidery. We also want to mention the good folks at Entrust Healthcare Counseling. They made it their mission to be trusted leader in promoting healthcare in Kentucky for the last 23 years. We personalize the service to meet your needs, whether you be in the office, over the phone, or through the computer. Call Entrust at 606-676-0638 to get service started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook page at Entrust Healthcare Counseling to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Entrust, your mental health matters. I want to thank Kevin, Jeremiah, Pat producing tonight. Let's see. You're doing stats, play-by-play, color. I guess I'm providing moral support, as they say in this organization. We're glad you could join us.
So you're doing it all. You're doing the reads,
Just
you're doing color, you're doing play-by-play.
We're going to take one more break. We're going to step out, and when we come back, we'll have you ready for second half action one more time. Somerset leads Somerset Christian 2-1 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust, someone you can count on, now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Hi, I'm Michael Laxton, President and CEO of United Cumberland Bank. At UCB, we know that being involved in the community is really important, and the Chamber is just one of the ways that we do that. We do outreach through the schools. Specifically, we love local sports programs. Helped out with several playgrounds across our markets. Any way we can help in the community and get involved. We try to be involved in all of our communities and markets. Our customers are our neighbors too. As a community bank, we want to be part of the community.
And welcome back to Somerset High School. We get ready for second half action, which means this is the end of the Susan Hansford Realtor halftime show. Susan believes that just like in a ball game, everyone needs a coach in the important events in life. Having a great realtor when purchasing a home or property makes all the difference in the outcome of the transaction. Susan Hansford will guide you through the transaction so you can appreciate the journey through the real estate process. Call Susan Hansford today at 606-219-3276 to begin your journey. Chris? Beautiful night. Friday night will be our next broadcast. We will have 3 local high school football games. Southwestern will entertain Mercer County, 2 good football teams out at the reservation. I think that's a 7:30 kick, 7 o'clock air time from what I understand. You and I will go to Madison Southern with Pulaski County and Madison Southern, and that shapes up as what ought to be a pretty good football game. Same thing, 7 o'clock airtime, about 7:30 for the kickoff. One reminder, it is homecoming at Madison Southern, so either the pregame or the mid or the halftime show will be extended up there. Not sure which it's going to be, but tune in. And then the Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week will be Somerset and Corbin here at Somerset. And if you know Somerset and Corbin, they'll get after each other. Partner, we're about ready for the kick.
Yeah, they don't mess around.
They do not mess around when it's time to go.
Bells and whistles and sirens go off, and they're ready to kick it off. And you real quickly, you talked about that Madison Southern team. They're only 1-3, but they
gave Southwestern a pretty good football game. They gave Madison Central a pretty good football game.
And then beat up on Lafayette.
Beat Lafayette to death, yeah.
But we are back, and Somerset will kick it off, and they look to set something up.
Ooh.
And it's misplayed and goes off of.
Ethan White just took one off the side of the head. He's the gentleman who went down with the leg earlier. That's kicked away, but Somerset's going to control Whitus. It's going to sail over the side. It'll be a throw for Somerset, partner.
But they have flipped sides here as Somerset will be going right to left.
That was Chandler Edwards that I miscalled.
Chandler's got the ball now, looking to do something, and he'll put a first shot in there that Scott will have to go down and control. So Somerset gets the first shot of the second half.
Santiago battling at midfield. It'll come away to Somerset Christian. Over the side. Throw to Somerset. into a crowd of, 5, 6 players?
A lot of white jerseys over there, and Somerset's able to come through, and here's a run, but Somerset Christian
Lineski did a pretty nice job of that one. The steal and managed to keep it.
A.J. Holland looks to send it wide, but knocked out of harm's way there by Santiago. And again, much like the start of the first half, we find ourselves with a whole lot of play here in midfield. Somerset looks to attack down the middle with Radia, sends it out wide.
That's Chandler Edwards. Centering pass, that's going to sail all the way across the goal and probably out on the far side. It will. It'll go all the way across. It'll be a throw for Somerset Christian.
Nobody home on the back side there as Chandler sends it across.
Somerset Christian comes away with it. Lineski, I thought, turned it over. He did. Oh. Wow.
They are going to give the foul back here. I was going to say, it's kind of thought about it. And again, I have said several times, and for people that don't know, I'm an idiot when it comes to soccer, but I have watched enough to think I know what I don't know. And anytime the ball gets down the side in the corner and that cross, the cross is coming.
Yes.
There's just not a whole lot of runs on the back side.
But there has to be if you're going to score.
Right.
Yes. Somerset will come away with it. Nice bit of dribbling.
Dribbles all the way across basically the whole 18 box.
Yep.
Somerset Christian trying to get it out of there, but
Can't.
Somerset not allowing it.
Wow.
Padilla now sends it down in the corner. Now playing corner ball. Shot across.
Padilla has got good feet. Wow. What an exhibition. Ended up getting a shot on goal. Well, a potential on goal shot.
Somerset's second shot. First one had potential. This one was a little bit wide. And Charles Scott taking his time.
Keeper is definitely taking his time to get this one ready to go.
There is a delay of game in soccer that results in a penalty kick. And right now, Charles Scott
Do you get a warning?
No.
Oh, my.
No.
Okay.
You take too much time.
I'm learning stuff.
And normally you see that from a team that's winning.
Yes, you try to shorten the game.
Somerset, nice crisp pass right here. Now it's taken away if I spoke too soon.
Santiago goes in and comes away with it.
Doing a pretty good job here early on in the second half.
And Padilla, I can just watch him dribble with. He is really good with the ball.
Sends it ahead a little bit too far, and it will get across the end line. And Scott will get another goal kick.
A little more walking going on here in the early part of the second half. I think a lot of energy was spent in the opening 40 minutes.
That is the one knock on the Somerset Christian team. And again, I mean, they've, only down one goal. They don't go as deep as Somerset does.
No. Well, again, they probably only have 40 kids, 40 boys in the high school, maybe.
Right.
Throw into the corner. Somerset will come away with it eventually. Is it off the foot of Somerset Christian?
They're looking to mount an attack, but Somerset defensive back.
Well, Somerset has the 4 in the back, and usually if you try any kind of pass of length, that'll go over the side. It'll be Somerset Christian with a throw. It's really almost impossible to get a pass through of any length.
Somerset does.
Number 26 in the green shoes.
Well, that makes 2. The one 19 just touched the ball.
Okay, I don't have one.
And 26.
I'll try to do a little research.
Lineski comes out, makes a nice save there, and is able to stop the potential Somerset Lineski gets the save. Somerset looking to put some pressure back out here. Somerset Christian, and it's kicked out of play. As my partner is doing a little bit of investigative research. And I think we are going to have some names to go with some numbers here in just a minute. A throw in by.
That's Luke Stringer, by the way, who just got a foot on the ball over there. He's wearing a different number, but freshman, we've got him now.
Number 26.
Yes, and
Luke
19
Stringer.
is Mason Brown.
And 19 is Mason Brown. Thank
Correct.
you, sir.
Yes, sir. Not what we have, but it's what we're going to use, and it's right. Somerset with the ball in front. Shot by Lopez, got blocked quickly. Here comes Phelps. Gets it into the front side, but gives it up. No, still got it.
Stringer tried to take it away from
Yeah, I
him.
thought Stringer had it, but that'll go out of bounds. How about that ball boy? How tall is he? About 2.5 feet. They start them young, don't they?
He's having a blast, I promise you. There's
I
nothing wrong with
guarantee you. Got a Gatorade in
Oh,
one hand.
nice. Nice turn right there by Braden Meadows. He got the ball, the top of the box,
Yep.
spun it around, opposite foot, put a shot on goal, and Lineski was able to go down on the ground and save that one.
Keeper erased one right there.
2 early shots, 2 good shots on goal, and 2 good saves by Lineski here in the second half.
Swing and a miss, and Somerset with an attack.
Somerset,
The man can bomb it. That's Tomlinson.
he was looking for something.
He
It's
got a little
not
more
there.
respect this time.
Yeah.
It's going to go out on the side, and according to the man in the brightly colored shirt, it'll be a throw for Somerset Christian.
Yeah, Santiago and Brummett fighting for it.
Somerset will head that out of bounds. That's Bryson Church and another freshman who's checked in. And it will be a throw, a do-over. Gets deep into Somerset territory, but Lineski and 4 of his sidekicks
Yes.
were the only ones there.
4 purple jerseys converging around that ball, making sure that Lineski played it cleanly.
Wow. Aerial soccer.
Again,
That's
Edwards
Stringer.
did a good job putting the ball on the back of his head and getting it towards the goal. Contact there, and we will get a foul on
Lineski.
Cougars.
Yeah, I think Lineski will be guilty of running through the back of the Somerset player.
And so now you're going to have Thomason up
He's
here.
in range.
He's across midfield. He is in range.
He's in range. Senator Rick Girdler used to play basketball around here. They played over at the Armory. There's the kick. That one's not going to quite get there.
No, chips it up, looking for Radia down the right side. And that's not Radia, that's Lopez. Kicked into the dugout over there on the
Yeah, you advised me that is a dugout. It's above ground, but it's a
potential.
dugout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ball being played down the right sideline, and it is kicked out of bounds, kicked over the
That's out of
fence.
here.
Our third ball we've had over there on the playground of Hopkins.
And we see one of the runners.
They really need to put a door in right there for that young man.
That'd save him about 200 yards of running
Somerset
down and back.
Christian looks to mount an attack. Somerset's got 3 defenders back.
Stringer will center it, not purposely, I'm not sure.
Somerset's going to send it all the way back down to the other end.
28-48 to go in this match. Somerset still leads 2-1 on the Randall E. Turpin CPA scoreboard here on Toyota of Somerset High School Soccer on LakeCumberlandSports.com.
Fast-moving 12 minutes here in the second half. No score yet here in the second half. The Briar Jumpers lead 2-1 on goals by Lopez and Tomlinson.
Bryson Church, freshman, seeing a lot of action tonight.
Somerset Christian looking to send it forward and attack, and there are just no white shirts down there.
No. Phelps
That's
gets
a hip
bumped
check.
off the ball just inadvertently
Play on. There's another hit
by
check.
Brown.
Brown
Inadvertently.
didn't call his name a whole lot in the first half, but that's two pretty good hip checks right there.
And it just resulted in a throw. So Leneski's going to take a break.
He's over here signing autographs, I believe.
Pardon?
I said he's over here signing autographs. I believe you're talking about this Leneski or that Leneski?
The one that just checked out.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I got the wrong Parker.
That would be
Leneski.
Parker Leneski.
Yeah, he's over here signing autographs.
Oh, really?
And then, he's over here on the sideline, talking with the crowd.
That wasn't him that just checked out?
No, he's right here, isn't he?
I'm with you.
He was over here. You
You're
couldn't
killing
see him because he was over here signing autographs.
You're killing me. Well, did you get us one?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, in line. So we're back to live action here. 26:56. Clock winds under 27 minutes here in the game. Briar Jumpers clinging to a 1-goal lead.
Senior night here at Somerset. Senior night always means a couple things. Well, if you're at Pulaski, it doesn't in football because Johnny Hines does it their first home game. But everybody else, when you have a senior night, it means you're getting near the end of the regular season most places.
Typically.
Yep.
And we talked a little bit about it. I like the way Coach Hines does that now at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, he got a COVID one year that his kids just didn't get a chance to have a proper senior night until the playoffs, and he said that's not going to happen again.
Yeah, that'll make some mommies unhappy.
Well, it does. Battle for the ball.
That is a battle. There's a lot of beating and banging and contact. Somerset Christian comes away with it. A lot of contact balls at upper body. And Somerset does a good job of getting it out of there.
That's low. Radia got it ahead, but it's spun back
some
around.
Action here in the middle. That's Tristan Rubel and Radia having some words.
Well, I'm going to let you settle that one. I'm going to watch the camera. Throw all the way into the corner. It's going to sail over and out of play. Still think that's Leneski, but
It is.
he's over there signing autographs now.
Somerset gets the throw on the near side.
Pat's laughing at us.
Radia looking to make something happen.
I wonder if he just ever gets so quick he falls.
Oh, I promise you.
Those feet are amazing.
Getting moving a little bit too quick. Somerset Christian looking to counter. Oh, good job right there by Bryson Church.
Santiago was in a bumping contest there.
Again, ball
Headed away.
looking to find Radia, and Noah Brummett heads it out of danger. We'll have a couple of subs here for the Briar Jumpers. That is Logan Ham and Daniel Richardson checking back in. A couple of starters.
Haven't had a score since the 10-minute mark of the opening half when Somerset Christian cut a 2-0 lead to 2-1. We're at the 24-minute mark of the second half, still that 2-1 score.
Headed out of there, and Richardson finds it, makes a move, gets a shot on goal that is stopped there by Scott. But Richardson had good pace on that one, and that will be Somerset's third shot.
Richardson did a nice job, chested the pass, corralled it to himself, and managed to get off a good shot. We've got a number I don't have for Somerset Christian, too. There's a 39 out there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
That's with apologies that I don't know who that is. But I'm about to find out.
Somerset looking to play it, and that 39 is there being marked by Tomlinson. Sent back to midfield. Church gets a foot on it, but now he's going to have to retreat back in the defense. Tyler Edwards able to stick his foot in front, and we'll have a couple of subs coming in here for Somerset Christian. That's 19, Caden Johnson, number 10, Gabe Baker, and number 12, A.J. Holland, back into the game for the Cougars.
Okay, I may have missed a number there. Not sure.
You don't think it's 39?
It's not in the book.
Yeah, I didn't have a 39. That doesn't mean things. I had a couple of players, Somerset Christian, that I did not have on the roster.
We just apologize. We don't know the name. That's just where it's got to stop.
Well, I don't see a 39 out there.
He wasn't out there. Maybe I made it up.
Went off. He went off.
He was out there.
Yeah. See, you have better vision than you give yourself credit for, Kerr.
I don't have the memory, though. It could have been a different number by now. Anyway, it's a throw.
Somerset Christian looking to try to mount some kind of attack here to get the equalizer.
Stringer got a boot on that, kicked it out, and it comes back to Somerset Christian.
Play to the middle there to Brummett. Now over here to Lineski. Lineski sends it down the right side, and it's cleared out of there by Church.
Lineski with the throw all the way into the corner, headed out by Somerset. That's Phelps into the box. A roller that I don't know if Somerset got a foot on it or not. It may just be a goal kick.
I think it was. I think Edwards or Meadows.
Yep. It's just a goal kick.
Just missed it just a little bit. Shots even here in the second half.
What do you technically call one of those that stays on the ground? I called it a roller. I don't think that would be a technical term.
A worm burner.
A worm burner.
Grass skidder. You got me.
Ground ball.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, pretty
All
good
over
job.
the backage.
Right there, though. Pretty good job by Elijah Ford to go over top without putting his hands in the back of Logan Ham.
Phelps will spin it behind him, and now they'll start the attack. That's Ford.
Holland controls it. He's looking to set something up. So Christian working his right side. Now it's sent up to in the middle.
Phelps bent over and picked something up. I'm not sure what it was. Got it in his left hand. Oh, shin pad.
That is important.
Yeah, the way where he plays, yes.
Good heel ball right there.
Mm-hmm.
But given right to Holland, chance for the equalizer. There you go. Who is that defense? That Richardson?
Yep.
Richardson
saved
was able
a goal.
Yeah. But here comes a cross.
That's going to run into traffic and still in the danger zone if you're Somerset. But Lineski will solve that.
Yeah, he's a foot taller than most of the attackers. But that was trouble right there. A.J. Holland was setting up to take a shot, and Richardson did a great job of recovering and getting to the ball before Holland could tee it up. Oh, that's going to be.
That might be a foul.
Yeah.
That's going to go. I'm going to officially say that Richardson was guilty of a foul.
Yeah, that was a little much of a hip check.
Lineski's carrying on a conversation with somebody here below us. He's signing autographs.
Yes,
Is that what you said?
That's what he was doing over here. He's setting up his post-game.
So he's enjoying himself.
That's
I'm
right.
all for it.
Sent all the way down to the box, and Lineski is just going to let it roll harmlessly over the goal line.
Did you bring my soapbox with you tonight? Here's my soapbox.
Okay.
It's high school sports.
Yes, sir.
If you go through all the sweat and everything that goes with the practice, you ought to be enjoying yourself, because 99.99% of us, this is as far as you're going to go in your athletic career. So do have some fun while you're out here.
Yeah, it can't all be work all the time. Because you're exactly right. You know, we obviously, us looking back on it, able to see it now.
Yeah, I'm sure I had a totally different opinion on that a few years ago, but enjoy.
Somerset Christian again. They're having some opportunities, and here's another one. That is
Phelps got dump trucked by the aforementioned Mason Brown.
That's at least 3 that he has had. And Samuel Phelps looked at the official like, what do I have to do to get a call? But now I will say
he was off balance coming into it too.
That's your that's how you're going to rationalize it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to somehow.
All right. But there's not been any calls there on this end of the field for either team.
No,
tonight.
I agree. That's headed out by Somerset Christian. It'll be a throw for Somerset, so they pick up 20 yards on that exchange, and now they way in bounds just in front of you. Matter of fact, you could get an autograph right now.
Good. Chandler Edwards right down here below us. He's wearing the captain's armband. It's thrown all the way down and headed up in the air.
That one is going to cross the line, throw to Somerset as Radia chased it out of bounds.
17 minutes here to go in the game.
Or across the line, or whatever the technical term is. I'm learning.
Yep.
Throw to Somerset Christian on the inbounds.
2-1.
Nice job by Holland to seal the defender and get it ahead. That's Meadows. Meadows is knocked off the ball. He'll come back and get it. Good effort right there. 1 on 4.
Yeah, one white shirt. Oh, but Holland is able to somehow squirt away, get the ball.
Got a spinner in there, but Loneski went and got it, and he gives the sign that let's slow this thing down just a second.
Yeah, clock winds under, getting ready to set the wind under 16 minutes. 1 goal lead. Somerset Christian is able to put a couple of shots together here in the last 5 or 10 minutes.
Stringer will get the steal or the takeaway or the It'll be a throw for Somerset Christian here in front of us. Baker runs up, throws it off the chest of a Somerset player. That's Church. It'll be a throw a little further down the pitch.
So the attack by Somerset Christian here in the last 5-8 minutes.
It's headed toward the goal, but going to be wide right. I don't know if you know Jose Barone, that used to be the soccer coach out at Pulaski. He told me the other night he absolutely loved listening to me and you with a big grin on his face. And I said, you don't have to say anything more. He said, no, you have fun. And I said, yeah, and I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. He said, yeah, but you're having fun.
Yeah,
so
we'll make
he
it
may be listening tonight. I'm not sure, or watching with us.
Phelps does a good job of coming away with that ball, but sends it too far ahead, and Riley Owens able to turn it, send it back up the field. Somerset has a little run here, but gives it away just short of midfield. Shot.
A little wide, a little high by Phelps. He was looking for Brown.
Yeah.
Every time he's been through there, there's been somebody to see him.
14-32, 2-1 ball game.
His father was our youth director when he was born. If you want to start putting some age on yourself,
start seeing kids at the high school level.
Yeah, that you saw come into this.
Right.
Yes.
I'm not there yet. I've got a lot that I've coached over the years that have kids.
I got grandkids showing up now that's going to sail out off the head, and it'll be a Somerset throw. Edwards looking for a ball. He's going to get one, but he's going to give the opportunity to Is that Whitus or Tomlinson? That's Tomlinson. No, it's Whitus. He got it right.
Yep.
Pat shaking his head.
Somerset.
We're under 13, well, headed toward 13 to go.
Methodically making her way down the left side of the pitch. Now at least going to have a ball that goes in, and that is Chandler Edwards able to get his head on it at the direction of the goal.
Good job by Scott to capture that.
So, partner, we are almost dead even. Shots on goal, and saves. Somerset Christian has one additional shot, 5-4.
I think it was my partner said he expected this to be a close contest. That means you were correct in your pronunciation, in your Whitus Cabinet's keys to the game.
First time
ever.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Even a broke clock's right twice a day.
Very well said, my son.
Uh-oh, whiff.
Stringer loaded it up and missed it.
12 minutes here, and the intensity has definitely picked up.
Yeah, all of a
second
sudden
half.
we're in the push for the finish.
Somerset Christian looking for the equalizer.
Stringer is not afraid of contact.
There's going to be a foot race here that will be won by Brummett. Somerset Christian will recover, turn. Oh, and that's a collision.
That's Stringer again. Wow.
And Tristan Rubel gets
Slow.
up,
Yeah.
shaking cobwebs off on that one.
There's some pretty good fancy footwork, too, here.
Tomlinson, he finds a running Radia. He slows it down, looking to set something up.
Down in the corner, Radia's recovered it again. Now loses it away. Off the foot of Somerset Christian. Be a throw in the corner for Somerset. Here it goes. A crossing pass. Short.
Shot.
Tomlinson.
Big leg by Tomlinson. Able to get it.
Got a player down in front of the net.
Just wide. Now we are even, partner. 5 shots apiece.
Okay.
3 shots on goal apiece. 3 saves apiece.
Goal kick coming up by Scott. More importantly, if you're Somerset, we head toward 11 minutes. You're still clinging to that 2-1 lead.
So we had a substitution. I thought we had a player down.
A strategic time for a substitution.
Scott standing out of bounds heads that. And
yeah, that won't fly. Somerset with the throw.
And you do see another substitution here, Richardson coming in. So Gillum trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Smart man.
Now, we've talked about this, though, the endless free substitutions, but the winning team does it late in the game, the clock will start to stop.
That's correct. Hampton with the throw, and that's going to end up back out of bounds, and now Tomlinson's going to do the honors, I think. That's thrown all the way to the end line. Somerset Christian will get the ball ahead. That's Phelps.
We have a foul given.
Yeah, I think, well,
Brandon,
they haven't stopped play.
Yeah,
well, yeah, they have. Radia hadn't stopped play. No, that's not Radia. That's another new number in the game.
16.
That's Garcia. That's Richard Garcia.
Yeah. We have not called his name much tonight. Some fresh legs on the pitch for Coach Gillum.
And they show Garcia attacked that one pretty quickly.
Phelps for Somerset Christian. A little grass stain on the back of the jersey.
I think that's a brown stain.
Oh, nice move right there.
Yes.
By Phelps to get some space. Now he's going to look to attack, and that should be, and that will be a foul. Andrew Tomlinson from the backside steps through, arm in the back.
Phelps just about baited him into that foul. It looked to me like he shifted down just a little bit to make sure the contact came. This will be a free. Are we going to back them up 10?
Yes, and danger. You're in danger zone right here.
Yeah, definitely. This is.
Samuel Phelps or Braden Meadows, and it will be Phelps. Now he runs through. Meadows takes a shot, curls it in, header.
Oh, my.
That was a great set play.
It was,
right there.
and the follow by Warren, if he just gets the shot down.
Yeah, you saw a lot of cross action. Somerset Christian had two players standing on the right of the box.
Well
Came in
designed.
yeah, that was a nice play. Did not find the back of the net.
Had the second person take the free kick, and then obviously to the back side, and then it centered again. There's Phelps.
Phelps has found himself.
He's a busy man.
Yeah, here's a shot that will skip right at Lineski, and he will cover it up.
And we will be selecting a United Cumberland Bank player of the game for each of our teams tonight. At the conclusion of this one, I want to thank the good folks at United Cumberland Bank.
Ooh, that sounded bad. I didn't see it, but it sounded bad. And we are going to have a little bit of a stoppage.
That had a thud.
Yeah.
Magic Monograms, conveniently located off North Highway 27 between Big Lots and Backyard Burger. Magic Monograms, a place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. They can put your designs on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook. Search Magic Monograms and Embroidery. And don't forget, stressed, anxious, depressed, at Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services, we get services started today. Entrust offers you the flexibility of providing you with counseling service in their office or the phone or through your computer. Give them a call, 606-676-0638, or visit the website at entrusthealthcare.com. At Entrust, your mental health matters. Partner?
Ethan Whitus injured Briar Jumper, but he was able to collect himself and jog off the field, and Radia checks back in for the Briar Jumpers. Clock winds down to 7:30 here to go in the game. Somerset clinging to the 1-goal advantage.
Ball boy bounced it off the head of Hampton.
Thrown all the way down into the corner.
It's off the back of the Somerset player, I assume.
Yeah, Radia. And so Somerset Christian looks to set something up. We'll play it back.
Seven minutes.
See a little bit of a different set being sent by Coach Stein. Has more players in the attacking zone, but now they will have to come back and try to stop the Somerset attack. Oh, opportunity missed there. Now Lineski kicks it hard up the middle.
Nice job by Santiago to stop the pass. But a break.
Warren, ball on his foot, sends it forward up there to Holland, but goes and recovers. The cross in the middle, and for Meadows standing right there at the top of the penalty box, gets his foot on it, but sends it well over the goal.
He was insinuating it had gone off the Somerset player after he got a foot on it, but that is not going to be the decision. It'll be a goal kick. Going to be a JV game. You know how I know? Because they're warming up in the end zone down there.
Got some purple-clad soccer players warming up. Again, Samuel Phelps steals it away.
Busy young man.
Yeah, right there in the midfield, he does a pretty good job. I think he got the knee to knee, a little shaking up.
Yes, he's got the gimpy leg right now. There's Stringer with a bunt ahead, but Lineski. No, that's not Lineski. Brummett. Thank you.
Both of them big.
They are big men, 22 and 23, but I should have figured that out by now. They wear numbers.
That's optional.
New York Yankees were the first professional sports team to wear numbers.
A little bit of trivia.
How about that?
I did not know that.
When they started, the number one was a different number every day. Whoever was batting leadoff wore number one.
Nice. Somerset.
That's free for nothing.
Ball sent out wide here. Edwards Looks to chip it in. Can't get it there.
We're under 4.5.
Church just going to get it out of danger.
Good job by
A.J. Holland
Church.
hanging around back here looking to capitalize on a mistake.
Kind of playing vulture, wasn't he?
Again, he's marked right there by Jesse Hampton, but Somerset now an opportunity, sends it out wide and misplayed. Edwards and Radia looking to put a little bit of pressure on the Cougars. Clock winds down to 4 minutes here to go in the game.
I don't know what Radia can run a 40-yard dash in, but he can run a 10-yard dash in a heartbeat. Did you see him close on that ball?
Who was it? Quick as a hiccup.
Quick as a hiccup. Jumped out of a tree and dug a hole to land in before he hit the ground.
Yeah,
yes.
Good job right there by Jesse Hampton.
Just to get rid of it.
Yeah, Church swung and missed, and Hampton had to clear it out of danger.
Phelps went and got the ball. Wasn't waiting on a ball boy.
Yeah.
Headed in the middle.
Holland. The one thing that I've noticed in both these teams tonight, balls up in the air, they do a good job of heading the ball towards the goal, giving their teammates an opportunity.
Phelps will quickly.
First corner of the second half.
I had forgotten that. Center.
Look here.
Ooh.
Another good opportunity.
Wow.
That gets off the side, and they will earn their second
corner. Phelps will just jog over and do it from the other side now. Under 3.
Under 3. Played 37 minutes and 2 corners. And Somerset Christian in a hurry. They'll get a foot on it. Potential here. Danger. And it gets in. They get the equalizer at 2:45. And that is Noah Brummett on corner that kind of pinballed around there. Our first goal of the second half.
And we are tied at 2, and it just seemed like for the last 2 or 3 minutes that there had been so many shots down there on foot that just never did get on frame, and all of a sudden what seemed like a harmless corner turned into the tying goal. The Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard now tied at 2. So, who knows? We could be a Don Franklin Somerset family of dealerships photo of that coming up.
Well, Somerset now, they've played pretty cautious here in the second half, not really looked to attack a whole lot.
All right, I'm going to show you what I don't know about high school soccer. Well, among a lot of things, I don't have time to do all of them. Battle for the ball up the side. It'll be a throw for Somerset. No, for Somerset Christian, excuse me. I'll go there in a minute.
Another shot goes wide. Braden Meadows tries to put his foot on it. Misses it off the side.
Got a call from Memphis. You expecting Elvis?
Could be. They could make some
I'm going to
barbecue
turn that
now.
one down. I think if this ends 2-2 at the end of regulation, we'll be done.
Yes.
Since it's a non-district.
Non-district game.
Yeah.
You will have no penalty time, no penalty kicks.
And $1.40 to try to settle this.
And Somerset Christian is going to have an opportunity to put the ball at least in the box. And it's headed out of there. Somerset will try to set up some kind of counter, and Lineski plays it off his foot.
Lopez got it up here.
Gets past Lineski.
That's but Radia. And he gets run over.
Wow.
He got run over.
And no call. All they're going to do
it's going to be a corner.
So here Somerset will
Quick
get their
corner.
first corner.
Another little bit of contact. Shot on goal. Scott with a save. We're not going to change in the final minute the way this one's been whistled. We're going to let them play. Phelps will kick it behind him to a teammate.
40 seconds.
Time for maybe one last good run.
And A.J. Holland's going to get to it. He's going to look to cross. Sets up the defender. Good job over there by that Stringer taking it away.
And that one will just be kicked out of here onto the roof next door, and a quick throw as we go under 10 seconds.
Going to have a quick throw in and a quick shot.
And that's going to be denied.
Here's the man. 5.
This is the shot.
Right there. Oh, he was winding it up, and Tomlinson, he was looking to put it on goal.
Brummett got a big old backside on it. It's going to fly away, and I think we're going to call this done.
We are ending in a kiss your sister kind of tie. Tie's a good thing in soccer.
Want to remind everybody, too, that there will be official photography. There will be pictures placed up on our website and on the Facebook, and they are sponsored by the Don Franklin Somerset family of dealerships. They will treat you like family, and a big old thank you to them for all of our game day pictures this year. Be sure to take advantage of the end of summer savings at any of their Somerset locations. Visit them at any of the 4 locations in Somerset, or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset family of dealerships. They'll treat you like family. We also want to thank Modern Systems. Since 1979, Modern Systems has been presenting communities all across Kentucky, and they're proud to be part of the communities they serve, committing time and sponsorship to numerous charities like Project 5810, Relay for Life, March of Dimes, Heart Walk, local school programs, and many more. Modern Systems, your neighbor, your friends, they work 24/7 to protect the things that matter most to you, from homes to business to schools and churches. Let Modern Systems be your trusted name in security. We will choose the United Cumberland Bank players of the game as my partner is totaling stuff over here, so it'll give me a chance to thank the good folks at Magic Monograms for all they do for us. And if you need anything screen printed, logoed, stitched, whatever you need, or the garment itself, anything, any trinket, whatever you've got, they can fix it up for you, and they do top shelf work. If you had a clue, the volume, I didn't realize till I went up and spent some time with Alan one afternoon, the volume of stuff that they do across places, and you see their work a lot of places and you don't even realize it. But when you see it on us, we wear it proudly. It says Lake Cumberland Sports, and they are our clothing sponsor. Partner, you through scratching? You want to give? So. You ready to give player of the game? You want to give some numbers? Do the numbers.
Give some numbers and let you think about it.
All right.
So, quick scoring recap here. We had a lot of action in the first half. Somerset opened up the scoring at the 26-13 mark. Jason Escobar-Lopez, big shot on goal, put the Briar Jumpers out 1-0. 10 minutes later at the 16-23 mark, Andrew Tomlinson ripped it from about 30 yards out and made it 2-0 Somerset and threatened to run away with this. But then at the 10-minute mark of the first half, Caleb Taylor found the back of the net and would cut the lead in half at 2-1, and that's where we would go into halftime, and that's where we would stay until 2 minutes and 45 seconds in the game, and Noah Brummett off of a corner was able to find the back of the net and tie this game up at 2-2, and that's where we will end in a tie here between Somerset Christian and Somerset High School in a 2-2 tie. Some quick overall stats here. Somerset High School had 12 shots on goal. 12 shots. 7 of them able to get on the goal. 2 of them found the back of the net. Charles Scott would have 9 saves on the night. For Somerset Christian, they had 19 shots, 12 of those on goal. Landon Lanowski would have 11 saves. Somerset Christian had 6 corners. Somerset had 4. And the big corner by Somerset Christian there at the end to get the equalizer. And that's where we will stay at 2-2. So that will bring us to our
United Cumberland Bank player of the game for the Somerset Christian Cougars, who will move to 8-3-2 on the season. They are the number 1 seed in the upcoming 48th District Soccer Tournament. So congratulations to them. And with that, they will also be moving on into the 12th region because it's a 3-team district. So congratulations to Coach Ben Stein and his crew. Partner, what do you got? I've got 2 names. I'm going to let you pick it.
Yeah, Phelps was all over the place tonight. He was able to set up some things. He was the one that took all the corners and set up the goals. But, Noah Brummett is able to get the equalizer, and Caleb Taylor had the other goal, either Brummett or Phelps.
Well, I've got them written down here. Just want to let you see that we're not playing tricks. That's the two I have here.
You had too.
I don't know the overall game of Phelps. I think at mid turf, I'm going to go ahead and say Samuel Phelps is our United Cumberland Bank Player of the Game for Somerset Christian tonight. For Somerset, this one's not going to be easy either, but they will move to 5-2 on the season. They will be in the 47th district. That Pulaski County will be the number 1 seed. I think Somerset has locked up the 2 seed.
That's correct.
So they will play in the first game, and then obviously the winner of that game will move into the championship game of the 47th and on into the 12th region soccer tournament. So I don't know, there's 2 or 3 people. There's no way you can't mention Lineski. He had a good game in goal. But I think we shouldn't be this way. We gave it to him the last game that we did for Somerset, and I don't think that should be a disqualifier by any stretch of the imagination. But what do you got? Work with me here.
Yeah, I am looking, trying to do something. Daniel Richardson, did a good job defensively tonight. You had the 2 goal scorers in Lopez and Tomlinson. Like you said, Lineski did a good job there. I'm looking for my other senior. Santiago, Edwards, Richardson, and Logan Ham. I'm leaning towards Richardson or Tomlinson.
Go for it. Tomlinson just wowed me with that one goal from, I give up, 35 yards. I don't know. It's 25 anyway.
Andrew Tomlinson?
That's good for me, yes, if that's all right with you.
Yes, sir. Andrew Tomlinson, our Somerset.
For all of our crew here at Lake Cumberland Sports, Toyota of Somerset, our title sponsor, for all of our other sponsors, 2-2 the final. As Chris say, we settled nothing. These 2 teams could see each other again, but I don't think it could happen until the 12th region. So they will both potentially be in that 12th region and could see each other again. But if not, for this season, bragging rights belong to everyone.
Right.
In the crosstown match, but again, an excellent match tonight. Glad you could join us. Don't forget, Friday night we'll have 3 football games. Audio version will be Southwestern hosting Mercer County at 7, kickoff at 7:30. Chris and I'll make the trip to Richmond, where Pulaski County will play Madison Southern, the same thing, 7 o'clock, 7:30 kick. And the Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week will be Friday night from the Briar Patch. Somerset will host Corbin, and that again about a 7:30 kickoff. For all of us at Lake Cumberland Sports, for Pat and Jeremiah who made this possible, for Chris who does all the work and lets me ride around with him, this is Mike Kerr saying 2-2 on the final tonight. Good night, everybody.
Good night.